Hey, influencers. Hello and welcome. Listen, welcome to another episode with real, raw conversations to motivate, support leaders in the marketplace. It's your girl, Anika Cohen here. Hello, influencers. We choose to live. We choose to be liberated, improve daily, be vivacious, and enlightened. Choose to live today. Choose to propel today. Choose success today. Choose to live beyond what you see today. Choose to focus forward today. Come on here, influencers. We choose to live. And here behind the scenes, business confessions, podcasts, it is about real, raw conversations to motivate and support you to propel forward with the God-given assignment that you have been equipped and prepared to carry out. Come on here, somebody. So those of you who are new to the show, hello, welcome. I'm Anika Cohen. I am your business strategist coach. I serve and support leaders in the marketplace with starting, building, and growing their business online with clarity and strategy. So listen, today's episode is all about what to do in business. What not to do in business, right? Part one. So this is going to be a 3-part series where we're talking about business etiquette. All right. And I know that you are a leader striving in business. I know that you are a leader who is focused on the vision. But let's be clear. Sometimes it gets challenging. Sometimes it gets overwhelming. Sometimes you just seem like you're all over the place and you're stuck. And this is the show where we support you in your journey. We walk with you on your journey. And we're going to talk about business etiquette because what I've learned and I'm learning is sometimes leaders can become so overwhelmed and we lose sight of the vision. And business etiquette is all about you not losing your focus when it comes to your mission, when it comes to what you see with your brand and your business. Legacy, that's legacy. Your brand, your business is you living out your legacy. You're leaving something behind. Come on here, somebody. So this is bigger and greater than you, right? And I want to talk about what not to do in business. We're going to start it out there because sometimes we can get so consumed with social media because that's how we're promoting our services. That's how we're promoting our products and our services. And it can happen where you lose sight because of what you see, because of what it appears to look like or what you're feeling. Come on here, somebody. Your feelings are valid, but you can have your moment, but not stay there. So let's talk about what not to do in business. So you don't become consumed. So you don't become distracted. So you don't lose your focus in the assignment that God has equipped and prepared you to carry out. We choose to live today, influencer. I attract abundance in whatever I do. Everywhere I look, I see opportunities for prosperity and abundance. Breathe that in today. Whatever I set my hands to work on shall prosper and grow. Breathe that in today. I attract success and abundance wherever I go. Breathe that in today. We choose to live today. Everywhere I look, I see opportunity. I create opportunity for prosperity and abundance. Whatever I set my hands to work on shall prosper and grow. Choose to live. Choose to live. Choose to be liberated, improve daily, be vivacious and enlightened. What you speak is how you live, influencer. And these affirmations that we declare is what we want to pursue, is what we want to live out. So speak it until you believe it. Speak it until you allow it to manifest in your life. Speak it until it begins to reign within your life. I attract success and abundance in whatever I do. Wherever I look, I see opportunities for growth, for prosperity and abundance. Whatever I set my hands to work on shall prosper and grow. We choose to live. Choose to live. So let's get into it, influencers. Let's release what doesn't serve you or your vision. Let's release what doesn't serve you or the vision. Release the words that you have allowed to penetrate your mind. Release it and let it go because it does not serve you or your purpose. So when we're getting started in business, we've said yes to this amazing vision that God has gifted us with. Here's what I don't want you to do, right? When it comes to your business etiquette, because here's what I've learned and I've learned. I've learned and I've learned, right? I'm continuing to learn this every time I speak with a client because I'm in business, right? It's so easy to get consumed and lose sight of the bigger picture, lose sight of the vision. So here's what I do not want you to do in business. Come on here, somebody. These are life lessons that I've seen some of my clients do and experience where I have been at emotionally. And I want to share this with you because I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. So getting started in business, what not to do. Let's talk about it. Let's have the conversation. Don't quit your career. Don't quit your job. Don't quit what finances, what invest in the vision. I want you to begin to look at your career as an investor. It is a silent investor in what it is that God has equipped you to do because the vision is bigger than you. So he has set you up in life to have this career, which is a part of your God-given assignment. Most of us, we are operating in our God-given assignment within our career. I am a drug and alcohol counselor. I am also a mental health counselor. I'm a social worker. So I do a lot of work within our communities. That trade is a part of who I am. And so God is using me, my gift, my talent within my career, but he's also given me a vision. Choose to Live Enterprises is the vision. What is your vision? What are you choosing to say yes to and carry out? That's bigger and greater than you. The assignment, right? So when you birthing the assignment do not quit your job. Do not quit your career without a clear plan, without a strategic plan on how you are going to reap the finances to carry out your lifestyle. I'm a woman of faith. I'm a woman of God, but God is not a fool. He's a man of wisdom and strategy. He's strategic. And so when we say yes to the assignment, I want us to be very clear about what's the plan moving forward. Don't get so caught up in what you see that, oh, now I'm just going to quit my career. Now I'm just going to quit the job without a clear strategic plan. So I want you to begin to change your lens and look at your career as a silent investor and begin to discipline yourself and prioritize daily on how you're going to begin to reach the goal. If you desire to be in full-time entrepreneurship, then what is the plan to make that happen? What needs to be done in order for you to carry out your lifestyle and be comfortable? What does that look like? So what work do you have to put in? Remember, work is work. So what work are you going to have to put in and commit to daily to reach that desire? Because some of you do not want to be in full-time entrepreneurship. This is something that you want to do in addition to your career. And understand that it's okay. It's whatever you choose to do. But whatever you choose to do, have a clear and strategic plan, and don't just quit your career. That is your investor. Those finances are what's helping you invest in the vision and grow the brand, the business. Come on here, somebody. This is the investor to grow the brand, the business. And without a clear and strategic plan, you're positioning yourself to fail. So this is the first thing I want you not to do. Do not quit your career. Number 2, we're talking about what not to do in business. The family and friends syndrome. Let's talk about it. I know that you are in business. I know that you are doing great work in your business. You have amazing products and services that you offer to your audience, not your friends, not your family. And sometimes it's so easy to get caught up in my family is not supporting me. My friends are not supporting me. That's a real conversation. I have been there, done that. And what I had to learn very quickly in the marketplace is that although I have these amazing products and services, I'm not targeting my family and my friends. I'm targeting my audience. I'm targeting my community. So you got to be clear about what your intentions are in the marketplace. You're not here to entertain your friends and your family. You're here to create legacy. You're here to be in business, to be profitable. Come on here, somebody. You're here to make an impact in the earth with your God-given assignment. Come on here, somebody. So don't get caught up in the friends and family syndrome. They are supporting you. And here's how I know that to be true. People can only support you where they had been or where they are going. So if they are not going in the same direction as you as an entrepreneur, if they are not pursuing after their God-given assignment, how can they support you anyway? People can only support you from the place of where they are or where they're going. That has everything to do with their mindset. So you have to position yourself with the right community. You have to position yourself with the right network. Come on here, somebody. What not to do in business. Do not get consumed with your family and friends. They are supporting you from the lens that they can. Accept it. Target your audience. Target your community. Come on here, somebody. Because what will happen is you will get so consumed with the family and friends, you will begin to doubt what God has called you to do. You will begin to doubt the very assignment because you're so focused on the familiarity. Familiarity is your friends. It is your family. You're familiar with them. You're comfortable with them. They know your language, but they're getting ready to know a new person. And not everybody is going to be able to go along with you on this journey, including the friends and family. It doesn't take away from the relationship, but we have to learn to have boundaries. And just because you decided to say yes to your God-given assignment does not mean that they are in a position to be along the journey. And that is a hard truth to accept. Because we're so excited about what we're doing that we want everybody to be along for the journey, right? We want everyone to be along for the journey. Release it today. This is a new journey, and you're going to begin to create and shift the trajectory of your life by having new circles. Invite new circles into your space. Invite your audience into your space. Your peers, those individuals who are doing business, right? Who are doing exactly what it is that you do. Link arms, connect, network, put yourself in the spaces with your peers and your audience. And don't focus your attention on the friends and the family. Because we get so excited when we hear all of the congratulations. I'm so proud of you. And they really are. They are proud of you. They are excited for you. But that's it. And most times when I'm talking to clients, we want their service. Let's talk about it. We want their service. We want them to buy in to what it is that we are offering. And when that doesn't happen, that's when the doubt comes in. All because of the friends and the family syndrome. Release it today. Release it because it does not serve you or your vision. Release it today. Because your audience will support you. Your community will support you. They will buy in to your products and services because it's for them. And even when, because I hear y'all in my head, right? What if your products and services do provide a result for your friends and family? What if what you offer, it is for them, but they still haven't brought in? Here's the honest truth. They don't see the value in what you provide. They don't see the value. Right? Either they don't see the value in what you provide, or they don't value you as the expert. Oops. Or they don't value you as the expert, meaning who you are becoming as the expert, as the fitness coach, as the influencer, right? As the business strategist, whatever it is that you do in business, they don't see the expert, or they don't see the value in your product. Release it. I attract success and abundance in whatever I do. I attract abundance in whatever I do. Breathe it in. So release that. Don't get caught up in the friends and the family syndrome. It does not serve you. Accept where they are and choose to live anyhow. Choose to propel forward, right? So my third tip for you on today's episode, listen, we choose to live, right? Number 3 is don't skip the research of your industry. You have a responsibility when you're getting started in business to do your due diligence, right? And a part of doing your due diligence is just to do your research. Explore and see what others in your industry are doing and how you can tap into that industry and make it your own and be creative. Each and every one of us has innovation. We have creativity because that's why we're leaders. That's why we have a brand, a business, a vision, because we're creative beings. We're innovators by nature. This is within you. You didn't have to invest in this. God equipped you with it. Come on here, somebody. But we do have a responsibility to research. Research. So that way you can become familiar with what's going on in your industry and better serve your community, right? Better serve your community, your tribe, your audience. Come on here, somebody. Change your language. Change how you talk to yourself about yourself, because this journey has everything to do with you first. That's why I am different from any other business strategist coach, because I deal with you. I have to deal with you as an individual before we can get into your business, because everything is attached to you from within. And what's within you has to come out, right? Come on here, somebody. So do your due diligence and just simply research what's going on in your industry. That's your responsibility. Linking up with different peers who are doing exactly what you're doing, having a consultation, asking them questions, right? This is you doing your due diligence of what will possibly work to build and grow your business. So release your ego, release your pride, because it will not serve you. Do your due diligence and research. Ask questions. Ask questions. What you don't know, ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be open unto you. We have not because we don't seek after. Come on here, somebody. Number 4, don't hire family or friends. I said what I said. Don't hire family or friends. I speak from the experience of my clients. I'm in business. I've been in business going on 8 years. All right. And I do not work with my family. Absolutely not. I do not work with my family. Nothing personal. However, I have to have clear boundaries. And like I said before, sometimes your family cannot support the person that you are becoming because they're familiar with you. So that's why it's very important. You have to change your tribe. You have to change your community. You have to get in a new network of people, because the language is different, first and foremost. The mindset is different, right? We're talking 2 different languages to people who are not in the same direction as we. So what we're speaking is foreign. It's impossible. You're talking about doing what? You're making an investment in that coaching program of $8,000. Anika, what do you think you're doing? That's what my mother said to me. She has definitely grown mentally. She's about to start her own transitional home. But when I first got started, she could not understand why I was making an $8,000 investment in my speaking career as a speaker. She could not grasp that understanding. Why? Because she was not in that mindset. She wasn't in that direction yet. So a lot of times we are linking up with the wrong individuals because it's safe, it's familiar, it's comfortable. Step out of your familiarity. If you're not already going into this business with your family, with your friends, do not try to bring them on if their mindset is not in a position to serve, if they're not in a position in alignment with the vision. That's why it's very important to have vision. And we're going to talk about that within this series, right? Of course, we're starting out talking about what not to do, because these are the things that are so easily done. And it hinders the growth. It hinders that whole growth and causes all of these other emotions to come in. And then now you're just spinning your wheels, right? So don't hire family or friends without clear boundaries or without a clear conversation of our roles and how this is going to work while we are building our brand and our business, our legacy, right? Because it's bigger and greater than you. So you got to have a clear conversation. but this is my opinion. Don't hire your family or friends. Hire freelancers. Hire professionals. I'm not saying your family or friends aren't professional. Again, I'm talking to the individuals. If this is not working and there's no boundaries, there's no alignment, it's not going to work. I've seen it happen over and over again. Because what happens with family and friends is sometimes I want to do it for free, right? Come on, we got to have the real conversation. They want the discount, and they always want the discount. But what you are providing and what you are doing is a quality service. And so if I'm not already running a promotion, if I'm not already running some type of sale, the family and the friends can automatically assume that they get the sale or they get the freebie all the time. Sorry, boo boo. This is my brand, my business, my legacy, right? I am in business to be profitable, right? I love you, but I can and I will not continue to allow you to use me. Thank you. That's setting a clear boundary, right? And so we have to be willing to be bold in those moments and just simply say no, right? Don't hire the family or friends. Just get rid of all of that emotion, all of the drama that comes with that. And just hire freelancers, hire individuals that are already in a position, know the value. They're not looking for freebies. They're not looking for you to barter all the time. They want you to they want to do business. They want to do quality business, right? And so, yes, freelancers are always a great way to go until you begin to build your team, until you begin to get a solid team in place. Don't let that excuse hinder you from the greater picture, right? So, yes, we definitely want to hire freelancers or professionals to avoid chaos, drama, dysfunction. We got to have clear boundaries. I know that was a lot. I know. It's what we don't talk about. And I'm here to have the real, raw conversations, right? I'm here to provoke the conversation because this is what y'all are going through. This is what I hear from my clients. Family and friends want the promo. They want the promo and they want it daily. You are in business and you're not going to be able to grow financially if you're always giving out the freebies and the promos. Right? So we got to set boundaries and we got to be comfortable with doing that. All right. So that was point number 4. Listen, I got 6 points for you. Okay. Point number 5. Do not do it all alone. When you are getting started in business, we're talking about what not to do. Don't do it all alone. That superwoman, that superman, it will cripple you. It will cripple you. Again, let's go back to networking. Let's go back to collaboration. Let's go back to partnership. Let's go back to freelancing, right? Let's go back there. These are all ways that you are building a team. You're building a network of people that can add value to your journey and assist you in some capacity. Hiring freelancers, hiring professionals, they are part of your team, right? They are providing a service for you that's going to eliminate a task and allow you to focus your attention somewhere else. So if we're trying to do everything and be Superman and be Superwoman, then we're frustrated, we're overwhelmed, we're overworked because most of us, again, it goes back to point number 1. We're already doing our career. We're already working in our career, right? So we have a 9 to 5, and then we have to make time. We have to make room for this vision. Child, please. Now I got to make time, make room for the vision. But if you're really committed to the finish before you began, you will make time. And it doesn't have to be a lot of time. You just have to know how to prioritize your time. And this is where you can bring on other professionals, your peers, your freelancers, your other people to hire on to do some of the tasks for you. And set up some automation in your business. So that's one tool that will definitely help you with not trying to do it all. You're going to have a system. That's a good word to jot down. What are some of your systems? We'll talk about that when it comes to business etiquette. Because, of course, I'm telling you what not to do, but I'm definitely going to tell you what to do at some point, right? What you should be doing to help you grow in your business. Because it's about improvement. It's about shifting. So don't do it all by yourself, right? And what you don't know, learn, educate yourself. Just because you are the expert does not mean you know it all. It does not mean you know everything. You are an expert in a particular industry about a particular subject or whatever it is that you do. That's your expertise. But the things you don't know, sign up for the webinar, sign up for the masterclass, and take it over again as many times as you need to until you get it right. Or practice it, implement it until you get it right. Okay? Because that's your guide. That's your support. And number 6, don't take it personal. Listen, our emotions aren't going anywhere. So, especially as women, we are emotional beings. But it's very important to check your ego, check your pride, right? Release it because it will not serve you or your visions. We cannot take it personal in business. That word no, woo, it will trigger something within your core. Because when people tell you no, let's go back to the family and friends. When family and friends tell you no, what do you hear? I'll start there. What do you hear? When I ask my clients that, what do you hear when someone tells you no, especially family or friends? They hear I'm not good enough. They hear my products aren't good. What I'm doing isn't good. It begins to validate what it is that God called them to do. And that is a lie. You are called and you are chosen. So you cannot take the no personal. Whether it's coming from family or friends or your audience, they just not might be ready yet to make that investment. It's your job to compel them. It's your job to attract them. That's it. Stay in position and serve. Stay in a position and continue to serve. Focus your attention and be committed to the vision, right? So you cannot allow yourself to get caught up in your emotions. No is a part of the journey. You may not get every sale, but it doesn't validate who you are and what you're called to do. And what I'm finding to be true is we take it personal when we are told no, because again, that inner core, it says rejection. It says abandonment. It says I'm unworthy. I'm not good enough. Why? Because you haven't cleaned up the core. You got to continuously clean up the core. Again, I'm always going to deal with you as a person. And so when you start getting in the way, check yourself. Because you're in business. You're in business. So we can't be emotional. We have to be strategic. Not saying you can't have your moment. Have your moment. Do not stay there. Vent, release it, cry, do whatever is healthy for you to release that and let it go and continue to position yourself with the assignment. target the audience, target the community, attract. So don't take it personal. We're taking it personal when it comes to the no. We're taking it personal. Don't take it personal. So let's recap, influencers. Listen, this is part one. This was just part one of what not to do in business. We're talking about business etiquette. It is a 3-part series. Listen, I would love to hear from you, influencers. What did you think about today's show? What spoke to you? What do you need to shift? What needs to change, right? What do you need to focus your attention on so you can grow? So what not to do in business? Don't quit your career. Don't focus on the family and friends syndrome. Research your industry. Don't hire family and friends. Don't do it all alone. And don't take it personal. Those are 6 tips for you of what not to do in business. Where did you find yourself? So you can begin to shift that narrative. So listen, join us next week because we're going to talk about what you don't need to get started in business. Again, we're gonna start this thing off with eliminating the excuses because they don't serve you or your vision. Come on here, somebody. Come on here. So choose to live, choose to be liberated, improve daily, be vivacious and enlightened. Listen, if you are not already subscribed, YouTubers, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Listen, our followers on our podcast, we appreciate you. Our audience is growing. Listen, I'm so excited to be in the position to work with some amazing leaders in the marketplace. And I have a great opportunity for those of you who are ready to start, build, and grow your business online. Listen, check out our Choose to Live Society membership. If you are ready to position yourself in the marketplace, you are ready to start, build, and grow your business with clarity and strategy. This is a great membership. It's 12 months where we literally focus on you, your brand, and your business. How to grow the vision. So choose to live, influencers. Until next time.